Hello beautiful people, once again I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. My name is Nastona Hilda, medical student at Gulu University, and today I'll be talking about how to insert a list of tables and a list of figures into your Microsoft Word document. Still on this video, I'll be showing you the different ways to modify your Microsoft Word document. Remember, for some of my previous videos, I was showing you guys how you can handle Microsoft Word, how to open it, how to save it, how to insert table of content. And for this very video, I'll show you how to insert the list of tables and list of figures into your document. So I already have my document present here, and this will be the document that I'll be using for all the modifications that I've been doing. So this is the entire document, as you can see, and this is where I showed you in my previous vid how to insert the table of content. So this is our table of content, and it has a lot of things in it. So in this video I'll be showing you guys how to insert a list of figures. Remember, for your table you have different tables, you have different figures in it, figures such as pie chart, bar graph, and so on. Those are the figures. Then for the tables, as you can, I'll be showing you a few. I'm going to be showing you a few, and I know you guys will be doing more than what I'll be showing you, so I'm going to show you just a few. I know you guys will continue from there. So in my document, most of my first chapters from chapter 1 to 3 have no tables, so I'll be moving to chapter 4 for a reference table. As you can see, in chapter 4 I have a table. This is an already made table, but this is not the type of table that I want. Since it's in chapter 4, I want the table to be named table 4.1, indicating that it's the first table in chapter 4. So the first thing that I do for such a question, I move to references, and in references I first move my cursor up to the region before table 1, or before my table, in the title of the heading. Then I move to references and I come to inserting a caption. Remember, I'm creating a new label, so I create new label, and this that I'm working upon is a table. So this is a table, but it's going to be table 4 point. For that, I leave for my computer to work upon. This is a table, so the label is table and table 4. So I say okay. Then they have made some changes to this, because originally that's what every table 4.1 was supposed to look like, but this is not how I want my thing to look like. I highlight it and then I move to home. Since I'm going to be making changes to different tables, I want all tables, all table titles, to look the same. So I move to this, then I come to this. I open up the styles that I want my heading to look like, and since it's a caption, I want it to look like this, but that's not all I want. I have to make some modifications. So I right click, then come to modifications. First of all, it's a paragraph, it's a caption that I want to work upon, but I want it in Arial Black. I want its font to be Arial Black, and I want the font size to be 16. I also don't want it to be in color black. I want it to be in color black. I want it to be in color black. So this will automatically let me leave this for that. As you can see, this is how my table 4.1 is now looking, but that's not all. Let me continue moving down to look for the next table after table 4. Remember, we have now, this is another table. This is the second table this is the second table in chapter 4. So I'll do the same thing. For this, I move to references, I insert a caption, and here, the caption is automatic. The caption is automatic, but remember, as I've told you, I want all these things to look uniform, to have the same looks. So I'll do the same thing. I move to home, then to this. As long as I insert this, it also has the same look as the first one. Remember, I've come to show you how to insert a list of tables. I have many tables in my document, but for understanding purposes, I've only shown you 2. Then I move back. Where do you exactly want to insert your table of? Where exactly do you want to insert your list of tables? So I want to insert my list of tables just below my table of contents, but I want to insert it on a new page. So I make a page break here, then I come here. Now I've made a break, so this is an empty, sorry, I wanted to insert a blank page, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll insert a blank page here. So I'm having a blank page, as you can see. That's the page before for table of content, but the next page is blank. So this is my blank page. I want to insert list of tables, just like I've shown you. Remember, I have many tables. After inserting list of table, after putting the title list of tables, I come here still in references. I come to references and I'm like, let's insert a list of figure. This is the how everything is supposed to be, the list of table. That's how it's supposed to be. So I'm like, everything is perfect. I want it the way it is, and since I'll be working upon table 4, so it will be for table 4. Then you're like, okay. As you can see, I've already inserted my my list of tables. It will show you for table 1, it's allocated on page 11, and this is the title for table 1. So let's, something that I had not shown you. They've said it's on page 11. So let's move to page 11. As you can see, after having modified your table of content, you're about this. This is not important. The table 1 thing is not important. Same thing for this second table. You delete, you erase the part. Sorry. So erase this part for table 2. Since you've already given it a new name, this is no longer important. So I'm saving this. As you can see, if we move back to the list of tables that we've created up below our table of content, I think all of you can now testify. This is how you can update your table. Like I've told you, I've made a mistake there, so I can update my table here. I can update the entire table. Now you can see I had put the table 1, table 2, and they were not supposed to be there, so I've updated my table. So besides this, there is also what they call a list of figures. So after working upon your list of tables, you can also work upon your list of figures. For this, it's kind of different. Like I told you, we have figures such as pie charts, such as bar graphs, such as those, and I have a few of those in my documents. I'll be using those as references when making the list of figures. So below this, I'll move just below this, then I'll say list of figures. It also has basically the same procedures as the list of tables. You move through your document looking through to find any figure that you're going to have. For instance, let's keep searching. That's a table. The previous one was a table. We want to see like, good. I have a pie chart here. So this is my figure. You move to reference, then you also insert a caption here. You're like, this ain't a table, but this is a figure, and it's in chapter 4. So for the new label, it will be figure 4. Then you're like, okay, it will come automatically. Then you're about this first one, just like I told you it's an important. For instance, I forgot to put a dot. Like, you have to make sure it's figure 4. Then you put a dot. That's crucial. Just like you can see. Just like you can see. now it has become automatic, so I delete this previous one. But remember, I want my things to look a little bit neat. I want my things to look not a little bit but basically neat, so I also have to highlight this. This one has almost the same, like for everything it has the same, just like for the table of content. So you still move to home, you come to your headings, your heading styles, move to this, like let's modify. Same thing for this. I don't want it in this format. I want, okay, let's also go for the format. Since it's a basic one, a beautiful one, let's go for it. Make sure our entire thing, like the entire thing is also affected. But I'm not going to be going for other figures, since I already know that, since I've already shown you the biggest part. For all this, I've shown you everything that you need to know. So all I'm going to do is just show you how you guys are going to insert the list of figures. Trust me, the procedures are the same for all. So you move to your references, you insert this, then you're like, okay, sorry, they are saying no figure entries have been found because they are not recognizing the figure that I've made. But the figure that you've named there is supposed to be like, how can I say, supposed to be basic. Now after formatting this, let's move back to where I was inserting my list of figures. As you can see, this document is all documented, so I move to this. This is basically the same. A little bit, sorry, let me first rectify this a bit. I think for those who have been with me, you realized one thing that I did. As I was making my list of figures, as I was inserting the caption for figures here, I made some changes that I wasn't supposed to make. That's also something that we learn while we're making our things. Now for instance, let me repeat this. I come here, then I had to insert a caption. This is the caption that I want to insert. Yes, I insert my caption. Then I have to delete this. After deleting this, you're not supposed to touch anything. You're not supposed to touch this at all. You're not supposed to touch it. Then, well and good, that's done. Then I come back to my list of figures. I think you've understood. You're not supposed to touch anything. When I was teaching you this, I made some edits to that, but that was not acceptable. You're not supposed to edit what you've already edited when you were inserting in for our table officially. So now I'm having my list of figures. So let me come here and be like, insert this. For this case, we're inserting a table of figures. So let's see if it's gonna work. As you can see, it has worked. It shows that our figure 4.1 is on page number 18, our list of figures. So that's how you insert in list of figures. Same thing for list of tables. Thank you so much for paying attention. I encourage you to try to avoid errors that I've done. Listen carefully to what you're supposed to do. Make sure you don't make mistakes when you're doing your work. This video is to make work simpler for you. Thank you so much for staying tuned to my YouTube video and subscribing. I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me. I remain Nasuna Hilda, medical student at Gulu University.